Panthers, who hosted a home game as division champion with a record below 500, knocked off the 11-5 Arizona Cardinals in the wildcard round to advance to the NFL playoffs. Their reward for taking care of business in Charlotte is a long trip up to Seattle to take on the Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks were able to win the NFC West because of the injury situation that hurt the Cardinals down the stretch and in the postseason. The Seahawks are the NFC favorite to return to the Super Bowl because of their tremendous home field advantage. The Seattle Seahawks are 11.5-point favorites to move on to the NFC Championship, and this game has a very low total of 40 points. It's hard to tell what type of game the Carolina Panthers played against the Arizona Cardinals because of the Cardinals' offense that was just embarrassing. The Cardinals gained 78 total yards and the Panthers outgained them 386-78 with a first down edge of 25-8. Ron Rivera packed up his first career postseason win, as did quarterback Cam Newton, so they can cross that benchmark off their personal wish lists. With the win, the Panthers technically improved to 500 on the season with an 8-8-1 record. The Seattle Seahawks were 2-0 at home in the postseason last year, and they are 7-1 at home in each of the last regular 2 seasons. The Seattle Seahawks likely have the best home field advantage in the NFL, and that's certainly factored into the line for this week's game. It doesn't hurt that the Seahawks are the reigning NFL champions either. Pete Carroll's team got a much-needed week of rest because they, like the Denver Broncos, had their bye week in Week 4. That's a long time to play without a break, and the Seahawks played one of the league's toughest schedules. Sometimes a bye week can be detrimental to a team, however, especially one playing as well as Seattle. But with a bye week so long ago, it was likely a big help. Ron Rivera improved to 1-1 in the postseason with Carolina's win over the severely weakened Arizona Cardinals team. Pete Carroll is 5-2 in the postseason with the Seahawks and 6-4 overall. In 5 postseason appearances, Carroll has won at least 1 game of the 4 with the Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks struggled last season against the New Orleans Saints and San Francisco 49ers, scoring just 23 points in each of those 2 games. But those were 2 much better teams than the Carolina Panthers team that is heading to CenturyLink Field. The only concern in this game is whether or not the bye week slowed down Seattle's momentum. They are clearly the superior team, and the Carolina Panthers lack any type of explosive weapon on offense that could possibly keep them in the game. This is a big playoff number to ask the team to cover, but with a low total and a high spread, the expectation is that Carolina won't score much. That means Seattle may only need to hit in the low 20s to cover the game. It seems doable. The Bang the Book Betting Center has more stats and trends available for this game for bettors of all skill levels and bankrolls. For our pick on this game and every other, head to the Bang the Book Betting Center, your best resource for information before you make your weekly assault on the sportsbooks.